Picture this for a second. You're doing what everyone says you should do with money. You work hard. You save a little from every paycheck. You avoid risky investments. You keep your money safe in the bank. You feel responsible. Smart even. But then something strange happens. 5, 10, even 15 years pass, and you look at your finances and think, why does it still feel like I'm not getting ahead? You did everything the financial advice told you to do. So why does wealth still feel so far away? Here's the uncomfortable truth. Some of the most common financial advice out there is quietly destroying people's wealth. Look, I know that sounds dramatic. But stick with me for a second. My name is Trump, and I spend way too much time thinking about how people build wealth and why so many stay stuck financially. If you're someone who works hard, tries to follow responsible financial advice, but still feels like money isn't working for you, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if this helps you out. Now let's talk about the advice almost everyone hears growing up. Save your money. Seems reasonable, right? Here's the thing. Saving money is important, but saving alone will almost never make you wealthy. And the math proves it. Let's say you save $400 a month in a traditional savings account earning about 1% interest, which is pretty typical. After 30 years, you'll have roughly $167,000. Now that might sound decent until you factor in inflation. Historically, inflation averages about 3% per year, according to data from the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. That means the purchasing power of your money slowly shrinks over time. So in real terms, that $167,000 in the future could feel more like $90,000 today. And this is where it gets really interesting. Now imagine you invest that same $400 every month into a simple index fund that tracks the S&P 500. Historically, that index has averaged around 8 to 10% annual returns over long periods. Let's be conservative and say 8%. After 30 years, that same $400 per month grows to about $596,000. Same income. Same discipline. Completely different outcome. So why do so many people still follow advice that prioritizes saving over investing? Psychology. Your brain is wired to avoid loss. A savings account feels safe, stable, predictable. You log into your bank app and see the number sitting there. Nothing scary happening. But investing? The market moves. Prices go up. Prices go down. Headlines scream about crashes. And your brain says, whoa, that feels dangerous. But here's what most people don't realize. The real risk isn't volatility. The real risk is stagnation. If your money isn't growing faster than inflation, it's slowly losing value every single year. It's like standing on a moving walkway that's going backward. You might feel like you're standing still. But you're actually moving further away from your goals. Now, you might be thinking, okay, but investing is risky. What if I lose money? Fair question. But let's zoom out. Since 1950, the S&P 500 has had positive returns in roughly 75% of all years. And over long periods, 20, 30, even 40 years, the probability of long-term growth becomes extremely high. Wealthy people understand something most savers don't. They don't just store money. They deploy money. They buy assets. Stocks. Businesses. Real estate. Things that continue producing value long after the original effort is done. This is where compounding begins to work its magic. Let me give you a quick analogy. Saving money is like storing seeds in a jar. They stay safe, but they never grow. Investing is planting those seeds in soil. At first, nothing happens. Then slowly, something starts growing. And over time, that small seed can turn into a forest. Here's what most people don't realize again. Saving is step 1. Investing is step 2. And step 2 is where wealth actually happens. So what should you do differently? First, build an emergency fund. 3 to 6 months of expenses in savings. That protects you from unexpected setbacks. Second, start investing consistently. Even $300 to $500 per month into diversified index funds can compound into hundreds of thousands over time. Third, increase your income. Skills, businesses, and side income streams give you more money to invest. Because the real wealth formula is simple. Earn more, invest consistently, let time compound it. And time is incredibly powerful. $1 invested at age 25 could grow for 40 years or more. $1 sitting in savings just waits. Look, saving money is responsible. But if saving is the only financial strategy you have, you're playing defense in a game that rewards offense. And the sooner you understand that, the sooner your money can start working for you. If this video helped change the way you think about money, make sure to subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up. Because here, we're not just trying to save money. We're trying to build real wealth.